Hey gang, it's Ark. Welcome back to our permanent fire challenge here in the Long Dark. I must have been cooking water overnight, because we sure have a lot of it. Let's see, so last episode, we, got things really close with that,
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I really didn't need to kill that bear, but... that's okay. So now we have a task to do today. I should be careful, though. I really don't want to cut it that close again. I think we were... what was it? We had 20 minutes left, which is, obviously way too close. Alright, let's go ahead and get some more fuel. I think I have enough out here. Yeah. So today what we'll do is we'll just, focus on going to collect the bear. And then afterwards, we'll probably have to do a firewood run. We're starting to get a little bit on the low side. Really like to have a nice stockpile at all times. Let's go and eat this. And let's see, do I have some teas to make up? What's our deal with... Let's see, is it in the thermos? What's going on here? Yeah, I've got a bunch of cold teas in here. So let's get those set up. I guess I'll just do it this way. Only 4 of them. Okay, I'm just gonna use the glitch, because we're probably not gonna leave for a while. Let's see if I have another tea to make. Doesn't look like it. So let's just make a little bit of water while I get organized here. I don't have any more meat left to cook. I should have plenty out here. Okay, so let's ditch this extra bedroll and the jerry can out here. Gonna keep the flask. Still got all my junk that I carried back from last time. I'll have to go drop some of this extra food off. Let's go do that around here. Yeah, I just got a bunch of junk back here. Let's drop this. And... I feel like I only need 1 box of crackers on me for emergencies. So let's do our emergency food setup here. Drop this and this. Just get these lined up here. Okay, so those are all hot. That'll be ready soon. And we could afford to get another hour of sleep before we head out. Got my bow on me, which I don't necessarily need if we're just going to harvest that bear. Oh, while I'm thinking about it. So it's day 107. So this is the far forlorn muskeg bear. I'm gonna say... yeah, I'm gonna do the day I harvest it rather than the day I kill it. Probably shouldn't matter that much. It'll, usually be the same day. Now, the lake bear was the first one I started measuring. So this should respawn, we think, on day 131 because of the 50 days for late game. So sometime between now and then, in the next 20 days or so, 15 days, no, 20 to 25 days, sometime in that time frame, we should get the near forlorn bear and the one over by Clear Cut. Alright, let's put some of this water down. I think I'm going to sleep for an hour before we go. It's still a little bit early. Okay, let's do a quick check here. Carry weight 29. That still seems really high. What am I carrying? Skillets. Fuses. Yeah, okay, so we have a bunch of junk here. Let's, there's an odd position for that skillet to fall in.
Looks like I made it through another night.
Put that out here. Let's go into here and go ahead and look through the extra junk that I might be carrying around. I don't need these extra matches. I want a few more torches. We're going to put these fuses away. Right. So all these saplings and feathers can go in camp office on the way out. Should put some of these mushrooms and cloth away. Put 5 of those away. Eh, 2 more. Okay, I think we are finally ready to go. And I'm not planning to get a ton of bear meat, so I think I'll just leave the bow and arrow on me. Okay, so that's sorted by condition. We got 2 rows of torches. Let's do this. 1 hour, 1 liter, 1 hour. Sleep, and then we'll be ready to go. No, better for this to happen now while I'm still at home. Let's see, what do I have to work on? Clothing-wise, oh yeah, we have a bunch of stuff that's getting into the repair range. Alright, well, we'll just boil some water and wait for this to end. Could also get a little more sleep. I'm not sure how much I'm going to need. We got 30 minutes left. Let's do this. It takes 51 minutes. Let's do this one instead. There we go, 25. And then we'll do the other one when we start the next set of repairs. Alright, gotta get that cloth back out now. Sure, I'm currently sheltered from the wind here. Do this again. Couldn't hear the keys for a second there. We should have just enough time for this now. Okay, so we can do the underwear, and then the boots are getting there, but I don't think I'm going to do... I think I'm just going to do the underwear. And that'll be the last thing. The socks can certainly wait. And we can just sleep until this is over, I think. Just so I'll have more energy for the trip. I still want to make that trip over there. It's not too far out of the way. Okay, underwear, go. Okay, and let's check fire duration. I should be able to get an hour of sleep still. Let's do that. Okay, so there goes the storm. Should be really warm out now. So we're going to grab this. We're going to leave a bunch more water here. Okay, and then we need some food. Just take a look around for a second here. Don't see any deer back. Okay, still gotta remember to drop stuff off at camp office. Gotta be close to being able to do this. Even at 10:30, I can't add it. Let's see, the fur adds... Oh, I guess it already adds. No, that makes sense. Because it adds an hour and a half, right? Normally. And this is going to add 25% more than that, so... It makes sense that we can't. I'm not going to bother to learn the exact percentage or the exact amount where I can add that, because, it's going to change once we get the 50% boost anyway. Okay, 11:59 is perfect. Let's just go. Okay. Double check carry weight. We're a bit high. Could just be all the torches I picked up. Oh, we'll certainly ditch some weight at the camp office. And the number to remember for this episode is 13 minutes. That was the... roughly the timer when we left. I think I messed up here. Yeah, I should have put these in the thermos. Let's just go ahead and do it now. I can't tell. Does it say here, maybe? Yeah, okay. They retained a fair amount of their warmth. Oh, this is a disaster. We might have to start over. I think I'll just waste a match when the time comes, rather than redo everything. Okay, so let's drop the stuff that needs to be cured, which is these. And these. And then we'll put the rest of the stuff in the workbench here. Oh my goodness, I have so many saplings. I guess I'll store those in there, even though the rest of them are on the ground. Put a piece of cloth or two in there. try to cut down on my carry weight some. I mean, we may not even need a fire, to be honest. You'll probably need one eventually, but there's a good chance I would have lost that torch by that point anyway. We've got those hot teas for quite a while. With any luck, the sun comes out, and we'll get a free fire that way later on. One thing I'm considering doing is just forgetting about this bear, because the other bears are more than enough. And this is the furthest one of all of them. Got 2 in the region, and then 1 much closer on the tracks here. It was kind of silly that I even went and killed this other bear. Because 3 hides per 50 days should be more than enough. We've already got 1 ready for our next repair, and yeah. It's going to be a while before we even need it. I'm just worried about that 5% chance that we fail. I'd like to have a little bit of a stockpile of hides. We already killed it. We might as well go try to get our arrow back and at least get the hide from it. I don't need the meat or anything else, really. Am I carrying an extra tool? Like, did I pick up a hacksaw or something? I'm trying to figure out why my weight feels a little bit high. Usually I try to get down to around 25 or so before starting a big trip like this. I'm gonna stop just on this side of the transition, and we're gonna drop a couple of things. Okay, so I think I want to leave... Let's drink some water. And then I'm going to leave some of these burst torches here. Yeah, I've got a lot more torches than I thought I did. Especially since we might not use these at all this trip. Let's leave it at that. Okay. What about fuel? 3 coal on a stick. So there's also a cave that I want to try to hit on this run. So I figure we'll head to the exit, grab the Mackinaw that's there, then go to that pile where the camp is, try to grab that loot, locate the bear, get the hide and the arrow, and then I'm thinking I'll head up to the cave that's back there and grab the coal in it. And any other loot that we see. It's kind of all in the same general area. We should have more than enough time to do all of it. If I have a lot of excess time on the way home, one thing I've been meaning to do is go grab a bunch of the, like half of the meat from over there and bring it over to the train cars here where it'll actually be useful to me. Although, how often do I even go to the train cars anymore? Other than going to Broken Railroad and this bear, maybe we don't really go by them that much. At least over there, it's kind of on the way if I'm going up to Marsh Ridge in the basin. Okay, what's going on here? We've got just a bunch of food. All right. So I think Clear Cut Bear, I must have killed that before I killed this one. So we should be checking Clear Cut Bear again sometime in the next 5 days. And maybe just check it every 5 days after that. 'Cause it should be up soon. And then once that respawns, I'll know that this bear here is supposed to respawn within the next 5 to 10 days. Sometime before day 131 when I'm expecting the lake bear to respawn. I don't think there's much point in drinking one of the birch teas. It feels like 7 degrees. I'm so warm right now. That's so funny. That's without a torch. With a torch it'd be plus 10 here. So yeah, we've got probably several hours of perfectly warm temps. So by the time I would need it, the tea would be long since cold. Okay, hopefully I can pull this off without drawing the attention of any of these wolves. Let's see if I can go over here. I don't know if I ever looted that blind, but I'm not going to do it right now. Let's try to give that wolf a wide berth. Then we'll check the camp and then probably go up to the high ground and then go down and see if we can find the bear from there. As the high ground shouldn't have any wolves on this side of the log bridge. Okay, any wolves through here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, I think there's some other loot here. I'm mainly just coming for the Mackinac, because that's two cloth, and I don't know, I guess I could have just left it there until the next time I make a Broken Railroad cloth run, but I figured we're already this close, since we're going literally right over there. Might as well just stop in and grab this. Plus, the next time I make that cloth run, I probably won't want to be carrying this 1.5 kilo item. Okay, we should have plenty of water. Yeah, we don't need to worry about that. I guess I'll take these antibiotics. Or, I think I was leaving those here, right? Is it just the 2? Let's see what we have. Medicine. Let's drop two of these here. Next to the water. Where's the meat? Back here. And a pie. Alright, we got stuff spread out a little bit, but it's fine. Okay, so I grabbed the Mackinaw. That's really all that was there. Okay, I thought there was like maybe a skill book or something else there, but maybe I grabbed all of it last time. I guess at some point I may want to read, I think I have 2 sewing books now, maybe 3. I may want to read those once I get high enough to, that those books would be able to bump me up to, Alright, we're going to go up there in a minute. Let's go get the camp. Bump me up to level 4, I think, is when you finally hit 100% chance to succeed. I don't know, it's a pretty minor difference between 95 and 100%. Let's see, that's leather. I don't necessarily need leather. I'm gonna grab everything though. Just because let me check the breakdown time on these. And the amount. If it's less than, yeah, it's 1. Okay, so we definitely just drop these. It's not worth the, not worth the carry weight. I think we have to go, oh, we might be able to get up there, but I'm gonna go back to the place that I know. Hopefully without drawing any attention. Okay, we got tons of time. Spent not even a quarter of our time getting over here, and that's including all that looting. Now, unfortunately, we don't have crows out, so it's going to be a visual search. Something up there. Let's see if he went back to his cave. Can't really see from here. Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's keep going, over in this direction. I'm gonna stick to the high ground as long as I can here. Just in the hopes that I can spot him off in the distance somewhere. There's so many places he could be. Not him all the way over there, is it? Definitely have to go check that out if I don't see him around here. There's a small chance, because we had a blizzard, there's a small chance that maybe he already despawned. That would be annoying, because it would make it almost impossible to find that arrow. And of course, you always have to remember that he can run off like inside a rock wall on occasion and just be there, and you'll never be able to find him. Okay, so this is another angle on the cave. He's definitely not in there. Let's go out a little ways. Some interesting colored rocks over there, but I don't believe that's him. I don't think that's him over by the, okay, if he's that far out this way, then we're not going to be able to find him. Let's go around. Okay, that's not ice. Or it's not thin ice. Let's just go ahead and throw on the crampons. Just to make sure that I'll be safe here. It's not thin ice either. Trying to save my energy. This is not looking good. Crows are out. Why do I hear crows? Okay, those are overhead crows. There's some over there. We know there's a corpse over there, though, right? A human corpse. Pretty confident about that human corpse being over there. Although, is there another one there? That's probably a deer carcass. Alright, I think we walk back along on the high ground and see if the crows can help us spot him. Question is, do I want to go over there and check out what they're circling? It's really not that far out of the way. We still have a lot of time. We can check the cave on the way back, too. Alright, I'll go make sure. As long as we have the crows, we might as well take advantage of them. So definitely pretty limited as to where he can be now. As we scanned over all the ice, I mean, unless I just missed him. He died behind a rock or something. Who are you circling? Yeah, there's a body here. We probably looted all this before. Yep. Okay, double checking the time. We've now used up a third of our total allotment. Feels weird to be over here and not forging. I'm gonna switch back to the insulation before I forget, since we're not planning to do any more ice walking. Just gonna take the high ground back, looking out for crows, and then walk back along the tracks, I guess. I think there's a little mini birch patch up here. There's also wolves, though. Yeah, it should be right where these two birch trees are. One piece of birch bark. I don't know if any ever spawns over there. I don't think so. Another sewing book. By the time we read all these, we might actually be close to level 4. Are the crows even still out? They might have left. thing about this high ground is how would he have even gotten up here? He would have had to come all the way around. I think we're going to turn this into a very inefficient run for firewood. Just think of all the fir limbs I could have chopped if I had stayed back home this whole time. Guess we'll just get more saplings that we're never going to use because we already have like 50 of them. And I really want to go inside this cave, but I don't want to get trapped with this wolf. Here, let's just do this. Come on. Get him to charge me this way. Okay. Thought I saw crows over there for a second. We'll investigate that once we're done with the cave.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Oh, I thought this was a coal spawn. Maybe I'm thinking of a different cave. That's unfortunate. Maybe, it's the one down closer to the Bleak Inlet entrance? The only thing I can think of. Yeah, I thought you could always find like 3 or 4 coal in there. Alright, so I thought I might have seen crows somewhere out over this way. Let's walk along the edge on the way back and just kind of look down and see if there's any spots I might have missed. Yeah, this whole island out here I don't remember checking. So he could conceivably have come across the ice here and be either somewhere just below me or on the other side of this island, where it's blocked from view right now. Another stand of birch saplings. There's crows. Can't see anything now. If I find him now, I still have time to harvest the hide. That's about all I have time for. Oh my goodness. Wait, so does this mean he actually made it across the log bridge? That's crazy. All right, let's not mess around. We have enough food to do this. Let's just take the hide in 28 minutes and be on our way. I'm not going to worry about getting any of the meat or guts or anything. Let's take what we came for, and then let's just head home. We'll eat. I still have a lot of time left. So even if you count that, well, that was just like half an hour. So, even if you count that as a full hour and take 5 minutes off of our time, we still have like half an hour in real time to get home almost. So I feel pretty confident about stopping by the pile of bear meat. The one problem is visibility. Could also just grab some cattails to snack on the way home since we have so much time. Definitely going to follow the train tracks home. I don't want to risk getting lost all the way on this side of the map in this heavy fog. Okay, just double check that I got that bear hide. Yeah. Yeah, and of course we can always eat at the transition. So we only have to make it that far. Which honestly I could probably just do right now. Probably don't even need any cattails or anything. Okay, so we should be able to get down. I think this is the spot. Yeah, this is the spot I came up. Pretty sure. Yep. And then the tracks are just up ahead. We know there's a wolf hanging out over that way, so we'll just go straight to the tracks before we cut across. Down to 2 degrees. I think we will be just fine. I honestly would go try to collect some of the meat that's at the cave north of Poachers. But I think it's just too risky in this really heavy fog. Maybe if it clears up by the time we get to Poachers, we'll make the detour. Otherwise, I'm just going to follow the tracks home. Can't tell if it's just in my mind. I do feel like I get a very, very slight speed boost when I'm on the part of the rails that's not on the snow. Could have to do with it being level, and maybe I was going uphill before or something. I know there is a slight speed boost on the open road. You can get it in places like Mountain Town or Coastal Highway. Well, here we are. That was a meditative experience. It's clomping along in the snow. Love this environment. Let's see. How are we doing on carry weight? We're about to be over. I guess we can pick up... let's just take all this. Better to go ahead and get it done right now, I think. And yeah, definitely not going to try to find my way up there and back in this pea soup.
I need to find food.
Yeah, we're not far from the transition now. We got oodles of time. In fact, probably going to break down that fir limb on the way back. Just because I have so much time left. So I wonder how the bear got up there. If he ran across the log, or if he ran all the way around and up from the other side, or if he somehow managed to glitch up there, up top. It's absolutely crazy to me that I let my torch go out before we even got to camp office. And then we ended up not needing it for the entire trip. Like, it was just... I mean, I guess we just got really good weather. And it was the right time of day to travel. And of course, I have amazing clothes and cold fusion, so... Alright, I probably don't need to, but I am going to eat one piece of this meat just because I have a strong suspicion we're going to be chopping that fir limb down. Just to get it out of the way. So we don't have to walk back over there later. Can also probably spare a few minutes to step into camp office and drop some stuff to cure. All those extra saplings and whatnot that I collected. Okay, so let's eat a piece of this. Now we gotta go in here, I guess. Oh yeah, and I've got all this other food that I could have eaten too. I don't know, should I, let's just drop some other emergency food here. Leave the carrots. Okay. Can kill the rest of our water, or almost. That helps with the weight as well. I think he got scared off, right? Yeah. That wolf I probably should have just killed. Okay, so even going by my timer, I have over 20 minutes left, which equates to 4 hours in game. Take an hour off for the bear hide. That's still 3 hours. I can easily afford to chop this. So go ahead and get this out of the way now. Oh. Never mind. Didn't think about that. I guess it does make sense in the heavy fog. It must be just late enough, too. Alright, let's go to the workbench here. Let's go to the drawer. And let's see what we got. Actually, I think we just need to drop the saplings and the hide on the ground, and that's basically it. Yep. Okay. Let's go sort of over here-ish and drop everything here. Bear hide. Green birch saplings. Okay. Now we can just turn around, find the window, and then turn around this way. There's the door. Well, it's too bad about the light levels. This would be a great time to harvest stuff. I think we will get up first thing in the morning, or first thing whenever we wake up, which is going to be a little bit later. Oh, I am going to have full energy at an ideal time for more traveling. Maybe I should plan another trip. Should we do 2 trips in this episode? Okay, I need to actually... whatever, we'll be fine. Hopefully I find an arrow or something. I got lots of time left, so I'm not worried about being lost out here for a few minutes if it comes to it. The fact that I can see the right wall means I think I'm a little bit too far to the right, so let's scoot over to the left a bit. Uh-oh. What is going on here? Okay, I'm guessing this is all the right wall, and I went way too far. Yeah, this has got to be... Let's just go over here and make sure. This should be this little back area where there's the limb and some sticks. Yeah, that's exactly what this is. And this fir limb is back. We should come grab this in the morning. Get the timer started on that to respawn. This is exactly why I did not want to go up to the meat. I think I saw, yeah, there's the hut. So easy to get lost in the fog. Four hours left. Easy. I mean, that's not surprising. I have so many jerry cans. Okay, this one has... Oh my goodness, that's like 8 fires. That's just 1 fire. That's 4 fires, so 13 fires with jerry cans plus whatever I get from this. Alright, I don't really need to sleep consecutively, but I also don't need to cook, so I think we are going to just sleep a bunch. Picking up all that wood was completely unnecessary. We already had a bunch, I think. Yeah, we already had a bunch of fur that we had collected. Let's burn all these sticks first. Okay. Yeah, I got so much water and we don't need to cook meat. Although, if I had meat, I would cook it. Alright, we're gonna at least cook these fish up. Should be a spot somewhere for this. Always so annoying to deal with. Okay, so I need one jerry can on me. Is this the one that's nearly empty? Find the one that's nearly empty. Okay, take that. And collect the oil from these. So we should be able to afford an hour of sleep in between each of these. It should have 30 minutes until it burns. How much oil do I get from each of these? Checking the top of the screen. 0.03. Alright. So I had to cook 10 fish just to start one fire. It's almost not worth it. I really need to get organized here. Okay, let's throw some more fur on here. And I think we'll just sleep. Yeah, actually... Oh my goodness, it's really warm out. I'll chop this now because we have a nice, clear moonlit night. I believe this counts as having light. I can't believe it's almost morning and I'm this warm. It's crazy. That could fog over and mess up my day, but fortunately it didn't.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Alright, let's go ahead and sleep the rest of this time away. I believe I have more than enough time on here. Yep. Okay, so let's put in... Let's call it 5. They don't necessarily need to be fully rested. So, I could either turn this into a firewood day. I gotta wait and see what the weather does. Let's just see. Yeah, it's really cold because we have so much wind. Let's just put all these away. I don't think I need them right now. Just clean up a few torches. Let's see. I could also do a forge run. I don't really want to go make that trip back into Muskeg right now. We could do a cloth run in Milton. We could go to the dam if the weather turns bad. We could go to the dam and harvest metal and cloth. I think we just have to wait and see what happens here. I just did clothing repairs. Let's at least fix the inventory. So those are all good torches. I gotta Let's not stand on top of my sticks when I drop stuff, though. Gotta get rid of that. I'm gonna leave this here for right now. I'm not even sure the flask is worth the wait, except for on long trips. Get another book up there. Okay, got a couple of sewing kits, that's fine. The one emergency can. Materials are fine. Right, food. We picked up a bunch of food. Let's go drop all of our food except for the crackers. And the pies, I guess, that we're keeping for emergencies. Got ingredients over here. Okay, what else? Clothing is good. Gotta drop that Mackinac, or harvest it. I think we'll just drop it for right now. Have a pile of bad clothing. Yep. Got another Mackinac over here. Into the junk heap. That's so funny. We got so much good clothing here. Work boots, 2 sets of Mackinacs. Alright. What else? Medicine. I think we're fine with these ingredients. I almost want to craft another set of bandages. And then we gotta ditch our fur and whatnot, but yeah, I think we're ready. Okay, let's get an hour of sleep. I really want to try to get something done today, but I have to see what the weather does first. It's still pretty cold out here, but I think it's going to warm up once this wind fully dies down. It's just late enough that I don't think I want to make a trip. Just realized this has all my keys in it. This system is terrible. I know that realistically it doesn't make any sense for stuff to warm up if you just set the flask next to the fire. I actually need to reset the time on this. There we go, 6 minutes. But I think it would be a reasonable setup just because the way they made the flask was already so fiddly. With the fact that you have to like take stuff out and put it back in every time you want to take a drink. What day is it? 108 or something? Yeah. I mean, we could just kind of do a fur run plus maybe check clear cut. I don't know. I don't really have a clear idea of what I want to do. Okay, let's max this out and head out. Gotta drop all this fur before I go too. One torch. We're not going anywhere, so we're gonna not worry about completely maxing this. 1158 is more than enough. Drop all this heavy fur here, and we should be on our way. 26.71. That's a reasonable amount. Okay, so I know I've got the fur limb just up here. There's going to be fur limbs up there. I don't know, I have a lot of options. I feel like I should go ahead and do the local circuit. Get all the easy fur limbs that are close by, just so they can respawn. And then for the further afield trips, I'll focus more on collecting sticks. I hate to just let my fire go out, but I think I'm going to because it's going to be too much of a pain to keep these torches going. -4 with the torch. I'm assuming if I get into wind shelter, we are actually warm. It's late enough in the day. Yeah. Warm by some amount. Yeah, let's do this. I think I'm just going to leave these by camp office, and then we'll either go up to... my teas will still be warm after this. I'm going to get this torch going, just so we have a little bit of warmth while we harvest this. And then, can I actually get wind sheltered? It doesn't look like it. Okay, chop this. Should have had that tea, I guess. Although it's now warm. Warm and foggy. Okay, that should be good. Alright, let's do a partial stick route into going up top. I think that's the way to go here. And I want to start cleaning up some of these torches. We've got a lot of junk lying around. Got my double insulation on. Just check. This is... yeah. I guess the branches haven't respawned here. I wonder if I just missed that stick last time I came through. Doesn't look like there's anything over on that side. Clearly I have a faulty memory in terms of what I've harvested recently and what I haven't. I thought it had been a long time since I got any of this. Now I'm worried that if I go up there, there's not going to be anything there. I might just need to kill these wolves if I want to do anything here. That wolf went up there. It's a little risky. Let's get rid of this guy. Alright, where did this wolf go? Don't want to get surprised up here in the normally safe area. Where are you going? Alright, I want to try something. Let's drop this. Let's put this away. I'm gonna have to deal with that wolf again, probably. Oh, I see the problem with this. Let's grab this. There's the wolf all the way over there. Alright, there's no branches around, so this is a waste of time. I was gonna try to just move it around while I collected the branches. Alright, can you run back down to where you're supposed to be? Please? I could kill you, but I don't really feel like it. Then I have to find my arrow and... Okay, at least he's not coming up towards me. Alright, well now the heavy fog has rolled in again. I'm still annoyed that there's 2 fur limbs up here. Apparently never respawn after the first time you take them down. Where were those again? Somewhere right around here. There was at least 1 fur limb, possibly 2. I've seen them in other playthroughs, and I saw them at the start of this playthrough. And then there's one over by, what's that called again? Allen's Cave? Yeah, there's one over there that I'm so sure that I got one right at the start, and then I never got it again. Alright, well, let's get chopping. How much time do we have? Quite a bit, looks like. Carefully watch this.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Okay, that is cooked. Thought for a second it was going to be raw. But now we got to remember to bring more meat and water up here at some point.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
So here's where I could theoretically do the trick with the hatchet, but I don't know, I think it's just as many clicks. I think I worked this out before, that it's the same number of clicks. I think there's just no good way around this, right? Because I want to have the hatchet on me for
It's
the fur
dusk, so
limbs.
I can't be far behind.
I really wish they would fix that. I mean, I guess I could use the mod that keeps your tool selection, but that should really be a part of the base game. Don't really want to mod my run just for that. Oops. Anything take a major hit here? I don't think so. Maybe the socks, but they were already on the low side. So we could go ahead and walk back, but there's a fur limb over there. We might as well go ahead and grab this while we're here. Okay, so that just leaves the two, got all this light from the aurora. We could actually go grab the two across the lake and the two up top. I can probably get all of that, or maybe not all of it, but I can probably get one of those two batches. Still really warm. I think when I go across the lake, I want to grab all the sticks over there too, whereas the ones up high back there, it's just kind of a quick in and out, and there's no wolves on the way. So I think we'll go do those tonight, while we have this nice weather and the light. And then I'll do that whole behind the lake area. That's really all that's left in terms of stuff that's really close by. What I'm tempted to do for that one is carry my hatchet to the fir limbs and leave it there, and then go around and collect all the sticks and all the branches and collect my hatchet on the way back.
Can you eat trees?
Thanks to the burn bonus, we still have tons of time left. 15 fir limbs, plus we got 3 more that are by camp office that I didn't want to lug around. Okay, and we should definitely get some food. I mean, I need to, I guess we got a fair amount of food out here too. Probably gonna need to kill a few more deer, maybe some wolves before the bear respawns. Alright, how are we doing on fuel? We got 35 sticks. I'm not gonna bother with... Alright, let's do this. Throw the sticks on. Let's throw some of these ruined torches on. I don't really feel like breaking these down. Drop the sticks here. Let's make a birch bark tea real quick using this. Hello? Oh, I need water, I guess? Oh, I didn't prep it. That's the problem. Never mind. Okay. Or maybe that was the issue. I don't know. Alright. Let's get the stuff out of the thermos. I'm gonna heat up a couple of these. Maybe all of them. Alright, I'm going to leave the thermos here. It's too annoying to deal with. Yes, it could save me some condition, but I don't really need that condition, so we're just going to heat those 3 up. Let's leave this one up here. Let's leave one of these. Not that one. Let's leave a full reishi up here, too. Okay, that's more than enough time. Let's just take these and go. It might be a little bit faster to go that way. But it's fine. We know there's no wolves this way, so it's slightly safer. Okay, double check my carry weight. Yeah, we're down to under 25. And actually, if I want to, I can grab the fur from camp office while I'm over here. Doesn't seem like the worst idea. We're going to be carrying a total of 9 fur looms at the end of this, most likely. It's actually a little cold. Now I'm going to wish I had brought the thermos. I think it's just too much fiddly work for the few times that you need it. So I think what I'll do is for regular firewood harvesting, we'll leave the thermos at home, and we'll just rely on being able to jump in and out of structures to warm up. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it, because the only time I'm really at major risk is on those long runs. And so that's where it obviously really pays to have a flask full of hot drinks that I can fall back on. Or even just the ability to start one fire and then have warmth for the next, like, 3 hours of trip back. Because it really only takes 3 hours to get back from almost anywhere that I go. Especially if I add running in. Should we get these while we're here? Okay, let's see if that drink is still warm. It's not. It's already cold. Yeah, I guess the 2 branches I broke down plus the travel time. It's probably just enough. They're all cold, right? Now I feel like this is going to be a huge waste of time. I'm going to get up there and be too cold to actually do anything. Feels like -4 now. Well, we still don't have anything to cook, so I think I can just tank a bunch of condition loss, and then we'll just heal with sleep tonight. That's actually something that I haven't been using for the past, I don't know, several episodes. I remember there's been a lot of times where I've gone to sleep and already had full health. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. You gotta go over here, and go up, and then we can gain a little bit on this. I think we have to go all the way out here, and then we can shimmy up here. Definitely going to get a sprain doing this. And then we can run up to the flat ground. Should be clearing the... Yeah, there it is. Oh yeah, I got food and water up here still. Well, this changes things. There's really only one furlim here right now? Yeah, so we barely even got cold doing that. There's the other one.
Oh, so cold.
Alright, briefly thought about going to the cave to warm up, but this will be faster. I'll probably even find the bed here. Alright, this wind might not be the right angle to get sheltered. Yeah, it's not. Oh well. Take a little bit of damage here then.
Too cold to think.
Alright, let's go get warmed up a bit, and then we'll go back and sleep. That's probably enough. Especially since I let it go a lot longer than I thought. I mean, we were going to heal the damage anyway tonight, so... where am I? This doesn't feel right. Okay, I need to go this way? Yeah, I went completely the opposite direction from where I needed to be when I came out of there. I could walk that path for sticks and branches. And then come up and over. Let's do that. Just make sure we fully harvested this little area.
is making my head feel thick.
Okay, it's quite late at night. By the time we wake up in the morning, it's going to be the afternoon. That's okay, though. I think we'll just do another quick...
God, yeah, freezing.
In fact, I don't need to get a full sleep. We'll get maybe 8 to 9 hours of sleep, and then we'll do a quick jaunt around the back half of the lake to get all the sticks and the fir limbs back there. And then we'll kind of have the whole local area harvested. I think I like this method, though, just waiting a long time. In fact, I should even note down what day this is. And then we should figure out when everything has respawned. And then when I see this fir limb here, that's how I'll know roughly what the timer is on that. And then I can just do everything in the next couple days. I actually really like that system. It'll certainly be much easier to keep track of. Alright, so let's get some food and water. I'm going to go for 8 hours. That should give me more than enough healing. Double check. Yeah, we're good. Okay, 8 hours. And it'll be probably nearly noon. Weird clunk. Not sure what that was about. Okay, this is a good day to go do this because this looks like it could turn into a blizzard, so just kind of going and looting around the back is probably a good thing to do. Let's grab these outer sticks here that are kind of messing things up. Okay, so I'm gonna throw 1, 2. This on. Let's get a couple of teas heated up. Once again, yeah, not even gonna bother with the flask. In fact, we have the indoors over there too. We have all the cabins. So I think the best thing to do is actually to just go straight for the fir limb. And either leave the hatchet there or go ahead and chop those fir limbs now. Probably leave the hatchet there if I want to carry torches. Let's maybe carry a few torches. We need to get food and water to drop these fir limbs over here. Or for firewood. Okay, this should be good. We'll throw one more stick on here as soon as it's ready. Then drop all of these. Carry weight looks good. Oh, what? Oh yeah, I meant to save one. Okay, throw this on and we should be good to go. 1158. Grab these. And there's probably other stuff I could drop, but I think this is good. Let's eat a piece of bear meat. And drink up. Yeah, getting all this knocked out at once, I think is going to be great. I guess because we have the teas and, well, we have the torch right now. That's an argument in favor of not doing the fir limbs right away. see some sticks up on the island. Let's walk up on this side. It's a little bit easier to get up. Right up here. Wow, not much here. It almost makes me wonder if I just missed that last time I harvested, because it feels like there should be more. Here's another stick. Okay, maybe it's just a sparse respawn. I think these may respawn in stages. Like maybe you get half the sticks, and then a few days after that, you get the other half if you still haven't looted them. Are these fur limbs not back yet? Or am I in the wrong spot? No, I think it's right here, isn't it? Maybe they haven't popped in yet. 0 with the torch. I apparently didn't grab any new torches, so we might... yeah, the fur limbs are there. Okay, let's put this out. I'm going to save these torches. I'm going to go and chop these now. I think we'll drink a tea while we still can. Just for the heck of it, basically. Still got to get over to Ravine. I'm sure the birch bark has all respawned by now. See if I can get shelter. I'm not going to be able to. Yeah, tea was completely unnecessary. Okay, we'll go and grab this one as well. And then I think, let's see. Yeah, let's just leave it right here by this tree. I know exactly where this spot is. Because now we can just go up to a branch, select it, and hit breakdown. Which is going to be much nicer. I'm vulnerable to wolves while doing this. I do have my knife on me. Let's just make sure that my knife is, yeah, 90% knife. I mean, if I die from full health to a wolf attack, because I had to use my knife, because I had to leave my hatchet behind, because they didn't set it up so that you can keep your tool used, then okay, I'll live with that. We'll say that one would be Hinterland's fault. I think I'm very unlikely to die, even with the knife. Even though the knife is terrible, and people do die with the knife all the time. Just because I have, you know, 105% health, and I've got all the protection gear that I have on, the bear coats and the other animal hide clothes. Right, we will give that wolf a wide berth for right now, since we're a little bit riskier right now. I feel like I forgot to eat. Okay, let's go up here. We'll loop around. And I may actually just go back and eat, and then come loop the other way, and then we can grab our hatchet when we're done with the other loop. That might be the thing to do here, especially if I need to carry all this back with me. Now, the one bad thing about this is I'm going to get in the habit of this, and then we're going to start wasting our hatchet. When I do have it on me, because I'm just going to instantly click. So I might have to just stop carrying the hatchet on all firewood runs. Maybe we finally give in and go forge like 3 or 4 hatchets, and then I just leave them scattered around at the various fur limbs that I actually want to harvest. And then we just accept the fact that we won't have our hatchet on us for other fur limbs. Might have to do that.
surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
Yeah, the thing is I have a bunch of competing interests. Sorry, I was, sort of doing a lot of internal thoughts while I was, listening to the music. There's one solution is just carry the hacksaw. Because it's not like I need the limbs that much, so just using the hacksaw on the occasional limb, even though it's not as efficient, would be fine, and then we can just mostly rely on sticks. And the main reason I don't want to do that is because I actually want to make use of the milling thing where I would take like 6 hatchets over there and get them all fixed up. Because I feel like if I just do the hacksaw, we're just going to be sitting in this region not doing much because there's not really any need. Alright, let's just heat up a tea or two while we're here. We're not going to need them, but... drop all these. Clean up the edges a little bit here. Want a few more torches. We need to eat. That's the main reason I came back. Okay, so we'll just loop back to where we started and pick up the hatchet when we're done. I think I'll go ahead and shoot this deer now. Just put this out, we're not going to need it. I was just thinking that I needed to opportunistically hunt. We can come harvest this maybe in the morning. Alright, come on, turn around. I'm tired of chasing after you like this.
Feels like night is coming.
Okay, as soon as you stop, we'll do one of these. Right in the neck. At least it was a quick takedown. Now I could just go ahead and grab the hide now. Okay, let's grab this little scrap with the knife just to get the cut made. This little scrap that we don't need anyway. Now I'll take we'll come back and I guess I could just maybe I should just harvest the whole thing right now. Go and take the hide at least, since we can do that by hand. I think I can do this by hand even when it's completely frozen for the same amount of time. Quartering takes an hour. I really don't need the guts. Considering just taking all this meat right now. Because our skill is so high. Yeah, it only takes 48 minutes with the knife. Our skill is so high that I don't think we get any benefit by letting it freeze and coming back with the hacksaw. I think we just take all of this now. Now we're pretty much done harvesting. I'm going to leave all this meat here. We'll continue with our trip. I'll just come get this in the morning to cook. Okay, let's put this away. Did I get my arrow back? I mean, I must have when I clicked on the carcass at the very least. Yeah, it's not there anymore. Yeah, the one downside to that is it used up some of my harvesting time, but I think I needed that time either way, basically. Okay, so back to the grind here. And the nice thing about this is, since we're not using the hatchet, we can, we don't have to worry about light. So it's not going to get too dark for this. And I think unless there's like a horrible blizzard or something, I'm going to stay out here and finish the entire lake tonight. So if we get cold, we'll just step inside briefly to warm up. I missed a branch over here. Those are long since cold. Oh yeah, long since. Almost like I forgot that I harvested a whole deer. I don't remember... I don't think there's any stick spawns right outside this cave. I think that's kind of the weird thing about this area is you have spawns over there, then you have a big blank area in front of the cave. Yeah, and then you go back to having more spawns over here. Oh, we have no water. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's see if we missed anything back up here. Doesn't look like it. Not gonna break down cedar limbs, even if I had the tools for it. There's that wolf. I keep thinking that there might be like a book or something that I forgot, but I think, yeah, that was so long ago. Somebody pointed that out to me, and then like several episodes later I went and got it. I'm pretty sure that I already took care of that. I think it was just a fishing book anyway, which is not really useful to me. Maybe I should go kill that wolf now before he turns into an Aurora wolf.
I can't feel my feet.
You know, if there's one time to not play things risky, I only have my knife on me right now. We're starting to lose health. And we know that there's going to be an Aurora wolf around. Alright, let's step inside, get warmed up.
I'm freezing.
And then I'll come back out and finish up these branches, and we'll go get our hatchet and leave.
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Let's see. Bench requires a hatchet. Table requires a hatchet. Shelf certainly requires a hatchet. Alright, I guess we're warming up in bed. I don't think there's any cloth in here either at this point. Although there might be, actually, there might be like small pillows or something. Alright, let's get out of here. I didn't quite fully warm up, but it's probably better to go ahead and get back out here before it gets too cold out here, because this temp bar will last us a long time at -6. So when the aurora starts, the wolves that are kind of just in the area get scared and run off so that they can convert into aurora wolves. So I'm not sure if he ran off somewhere and converted there, or if the new one is supposed to spawn back here, and it was just prevented from spawning because I was here. I'm not sure of the exact mechanics, but basically that's what I think happened there is... Isn't there a branch over here? I could have sworn I saw a branch lying on the ground and I made it straight for it. But apparently not. Alright, let's go retrieve our hatchet and head home. That was pretty efficient. Spending the last 2 days just... to clean this whole area out and get that much fuel. Let's see, carry weights. Doesn't really make sense to pick up that deer right now. We'll go grab it when we have full carry weight and we're not carrying a ton of sticks. I have pretty high health. I could... Yeah, maybe I should walk back tonight and grab it, and then we can sleep for an hour at a time through the night. We don't really have to heal much. Now, what were you in? Judging by the height, probably the side of a wolf. Just despawned here.
Need water.
It could have been a deer as well, but I don't think I've lost any deer recently, so it would have had to have been there for a while.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
Yeah, I want to go ahead and get this food collected and cooked. This is going to be a long-ish episode. Certainly not as long as some of the others I've done. Started doing really long episodes with the no-nonsense Loper series, which I'm planning to get back to that. It'll probably be... this episode is coming out on Sunday. We'll probably finally have episode 4 of No Nonsense on Wednesday. I'm guessing. Okay, let's get some water. Drink that. And should probably eat a little bit before we go. Let's leave all of these here. Right. Get some food. Need some fish at some point too, but that's just a scrap. Let's eat this tiny bit. 83 calories. Okay, while we warm up, I'm just going to craft one of these. And then, I don't know, do we even need a torch? I guess I'll carry one with me. That's good enough. We'll be a little heavy on the way back. Got just over 8 kilos to pick up. And I think at some point I need to be more judicious about grabbing the hides. Like, I didn't need to grab this hide from this deer at all, because I already have like 8 of them. Now this could be where that wolf ran off to. I now have my hatchet though, so I'm much less concerned. Oh, we have a billion ruined torches too. That was a mistake. Okay, I guess I'll take the scrap back too. Almost tempted to go chop some cedar limbs too, just while we have light. But I think it's time to get some sleep. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. Is this the small piece? Whoops. It is not. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drop this here. Is this the small piece? Yes. Okay. Let's get this out of the way temporarily. Throw this on. While that's cooking, we have some homework to do here. And then while the other pieces cook, we can just sleep. So I'm going to harvest as many of these as I can before this is done cooking, and then we'll just throw the rest away. And is this a broken arrow now, or no? It's still in good condition. Okay. That's almost done. Let's go ahead and throw a bunch of sticks in here. Then we'll get rid of these. Okay, I can probably just go and eat this. It's pretty small. Yeah, 382 calories. Alright, let's get some more water. And let's start the cycle here. Bedroll is providing 0.3 degrees, so it must be below... Yeah, it's down to about 5 or 6%, I guess. 6%. I don't think there's any way for me to actually look at the... Yeah, I just have to calculate it. Should be right around 6% if I'm doing my math correctly. So fairly soon we should get to see if it's working as intended, or working as we think it does. I really hope that I can keep it there. It's going to be pretty annoying if I have to replace it with the other one, and then I can't keep it up on the ledge here. I love having this sort of relic of the past up on the ledge. Alright, let's do a quick fire duration check. Make sure I'm not doing anything silly here. Nope. So I still haven't made any progress on my moose-hide satchel. I do think I want one of those. I think I want to do that before I mess with the travois, if I ever do.
I know. Looks like I survived another night.
It's a nice morning, but I think I need a bit more energy. Let's just go do a quick check here. Yeah, -11. I want it to warm up a bit more before we go do anything. Let's leave this food right here. Okay, I'm actually not quite ready to eat that. Goes here. It is now -8, so pretty much ready to go. I actually think I'll just use that as my save point, because I have enough energy. I've got that last piece of meat that I'll collect next time. And then, yeah, we can't do any, like, super long trips because I didn't time it right to be fully rested at the time that we should leave. Actually, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this setup. We might just have to make a day of... Oh, we can go check the bear. We can go over to Clearcut, check the bear, and just do more firewood harvesting. So I think that'll be good. Alright, well, we got a lot of stuff done today. I'm going to leave you guys here. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Thanks for watching.